Let's say that you, Vitan, are a complete beginner. You need to create a forwarding address first. After that, you would open a company in the UK. After that, a business bank account in the UK. And after that, you will start with increasing your ratings on eBay and then start dropshipping. Would you do the same today?
Yes, it's a little bit different right now. First that PayPal stopped working with eBay a long time ago.
Yes.
And when we start in UK, currently we need to have a forwarding address there. I use Expost. Why we need this? Because we need to open the bank account there. And only the option that we have currently for that market is Revolut. And Revolut must send our card and our documents to this forwarding address. Also, to register a company, we must have this address registered for us. So forwarding address is two main types. It is residential address and business address.
Yes.
I suggest to use Expost because your business address and residential address is the same. And this is big benefit because from time to time you receive documents personally to your name. And if this address is not residential, you will not be able to receive on that address the documents. And they don't have the option to send the documents to Bulgaria or to any other country. So it is a problem. When you start registering the account in eBay Co.uk currently, first they will ask you, is it personal or business?
Mm-hmm.
If it is personal or business, the next step they ask you, are you thinking to start selling with this account or you are only a buyer? So you must pick that you are seller and you must pick that you are business owner, and you don't have option to use the address in Bulgaria or any other country. It is locked. You must have address in UK in this situation. So when you start a company in UK, you must having a forwarding address, and when you create your account, you must having this forwarding address to use it in eBay. Otherwise, it is not possible to create account right now. Yes, you can create with Bulgarian address. You can say I'm in Bulgaria. It is okay, but they will charge you 20% VAT, and your profit will be maybe zero or maybe negative. So it's crucial to use the UK address in this situation. Even you can register, you have ability to register a personal account, individual. You can say I'm in Bulgaria, you can use your current address here or any other address that you want, but they will start charging you VAT, and you will lose 20% from all total amount of sales that you have.
I'm basically a complete beginner when it comes to dropshipping, so I decided to start with eBay, but I did have a lot of interest in Amazon FBA and FBM. My questions about Amazon, they were basically I found a good website which offers liquidated items. So these are items which have been returned by the customers or items which have been just sold off cheaply to this company because they only have one quantity left. Basically, I wanted to sell them via Amazon, either FBA or FBM, but I've never done this before. So I just wanted to ask if this is something that you guys do with Sam when it comes to FBA fulfillment by Amazon, or is it something a bit different?
About the items that you want to send, you have two different options for Amazon. The first one is FBA, to buy the items from the specific website and to send them in stock. Usually we do this in local market in USA or local market in UK. What I mean, we buy the items from local stores like Walmart, Target, and just send them directly from the supplier to the stock in Amazon. This way we work. But if the items are in Bulgaria, maybe you need to buy them and to send them manually. So you need to go to the website that have specific discounts, liquidation items, and you need to send them to USA or UK manually. The main point here is that you need first to do good research, because without a research you will pay for items, shipping and stock prices. Also you need to pay for advertising in Amazon. Without advertising is almost impossible to start new item. Often I receive the question how to calculate everything. Items must be not more than 30% from the price in Amazon. So if you think to sell something for $300, you need to buy it for maximum 100, because after that, after you pay the shipping and after you pay the stock and every taxes from Amazon, also returns, refunds that you will have from time to time, defect items rate, because some short percent from the items is defect one. Or
yeah, especially liquidated items, I guess.
Yes, and the calculation must be very, very strict here. Not more than 30% from the item in Amazon. So I suggest in this situation to start sell the items, and after you sell some of the items, to decide which one to send in stock. Just to use FBM option, not FBA at the beginning, because if you want to use FBA, you must prepay a lot of money for the items that you are not sure are they okay, are they having good return rate, because especially for the electronics, I see that your website is for electronics mainly. Especially for the electronics, we have a very, very high percent of return rate and defect rate. So you must be careful. If somebody have some questions about the Amazon dropshipping or FBA, FBM, or any other related question, he can put them in the comments. When we talk about FBA and FBM, a lot of people watch the videos for dropshipping in Amazon, and I want to explain the full process here, because we changed it a little bit for from maybe around 2 months. Accounts that we start now, we start them with FBA, we send some items, and to be more cheap for our clients, we buy the items from the local markets. We don't buy them from AliExpress, for example, just because the process is very long and very expensive to start a private label, trademark registration, and the shipping is very slow from few months. Maybe 2 years ago, shipping was taken around a month from China to USA stock. Now it takes 2-3 months. So we decide to put some items in stock in Amazon, just because when account is new, it is highly risked to start directly on dropshipping. And our results are thanks to that method. We just start from FBA, send some small amount of items, maybe 100 or 50, just to start sell the items. And after 1 month of sales and after first feedbacks, we must receive few feedbacks before we start the dropshipping. We start doing the dropshipping, and for Amazon this type of dropshipping is FBM. They didn't recognize that we don't have these items in stock. So
yes,
this is important in this situation.